Hello Nintendo Chit Chatters, I'm Eddie Ray for NintendoChitChat.com and welcome to this preview video of Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux coming to the Nintendo 3DS on May 15th in North America. It will be May 18th in Europe, so a few days later. Now, shoutouts to Atlus for providing me a copy of this game. This game is a remake of the 2010 Nintendo DS game, Strange Journey. This game adds a bunch of new features, though. There's a new route added in the game, so it leads to 3 new endings for you. There's new demons, and a new mysterious character named Alex. You can also change difficulty settings on the fly, which is a really neat feature, and you can fuse and negotiate with 350 demons to battle alongside your party in the game. So without further ado, guys, again, this releases on May 15th in North America, May 18th in Europe. This is Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux for the Nintendo 3DS. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're ready to boot it up here. Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux. And again, shoutouts to Atlus for providing me the copy. We're going to do about 30 minutes here in this preview footage for you. For the first 30 minutes or so of the game. So I haven't played the original. Let me know in the comments below if you played the original DS game, Strange Journey. And back in 2010, so 8 years ago already. It's pretty amazing. So save data has been initialized. Alright. Pretty excited, guys. New 3DS game, still being supported by Atlus. So we'll go through the intro here. A lot of destruction. Schwarzwelt. このまま拡大を続ければ地球を破壊飲み込んでしまうでしょう。ようこそシュワルツバース調査隊へ。Schwarzwelt。シュワルツバースの構造を明らかにすれば破壊方法を導き出すこともできるでしょう。シュワルツバースへ突入する。地球の未来は我々の双剣にかかっている。Relying on one team to save the world, huh? Why does this world exist? A world of demons. We've seen that before. This is a very futuristic feel. You call them allies? Is it not humans? That's Tama. Okay, well, did that human just turn into a demon? Who would you entrust the future to? Interesting. Interesting concept here. So let me know, again, if you played the original in the comments. Let me know in the comments. I have not, so. Alright, so new game, load game, DLC. Of course, new game. Alright, the story will not change no matter which difficulty you are on. Alright, accomplish the strange mission, soldier. For soldiers who would like to enjoy a moderate challenge on their journey. Alright, so you have the ability to you actually have the ability to change difficulty under config in the system, and that's pretty cool. So there's casual here who have not played the series, or players who are not accustomed to RPGs. We'll go with standard today. We're going to proceed. Aye aye. The outset of the 21st century. Earth is a planet teeming with life. Mankind 7 billion strong. Continued to prosper. Until... What happened? However, this prosperity had a price. To a species unable to halt the environment's destruction. The land of ruin, Schwarzwelt, would inevitably appear. So I guess it appeared on Earth or in space. Even so, mankind, desperate for salvation, clung to hope. A brave few begin their mission. To the enigmatic, land of ruin. See if I can talk today. None among them realized then that this harsh journey will decide man's fate. Of course, journey is a key word there, right? Pretty epic music, must say. A group of people are assembled in a giant conference room. Because preparations are still underway, the meeting has yet to formally begin. The assembly is watching a very large monitor, commenting on the news shown on it. Next up, today's headlines. A new weapon seems to have been used in the increasingly prolonged Eastern European hostilities. This resulted in a massive fire that left thousands of civilians dead. A scorched earth operation in this day and age, that's not war, it's mass murder. But an effective means to end a drawn-out war. Someone had to step in and put a stop to it. An update on a fatal incident in downtown Tokyo. It appears the victim was in possession of an illegal drug. Police now believe the death was caused by a drug deal gone wrong. Their suspect is still at large. Dying for the fleeting pleasure of drugs, what a waste. I thought the Japanese were better than this. An embarrassment, to be sure, but nothing compared to the drug-related crimes in your own country. Some arguments going on here. In South America, break-ins and lootings have surged following severe economic inflation. Meanwhile, some economies collapse while other countries continue to grow. You're a nation rich with resources. Why not send aid? In Central Asia, environmental pollution has reached critical levels. This has affected fish populations in local rivers, causing concern over long-term ecological impact. Unavoidable when dealing with rapid economic modernization, and a necessary cost to compete with the Western nations. They have excuses for everything, it appears. Quiet, please, everyone. We're ready to begin. So that was all the news being played on the monitor. Everything you hear in this session of the Schwarzwelt Joint Project should remain, as always, secret. The civilian populace is still unaware. Our information control program is going smoothly. What you're looking at are images pulled from the Schwarzwelt probe. Burning buildings? Is that one of the South Pole research bases? No, it's much too big. It looks more like a war-torn city, like something from the news. Let's move to the next image. Is that a business district? It can't be. Are you sure these are the right images? We verified that these are all coming from the probe we sent into Schwarzwelt. Continuing on. What the? Are you sure these are right? That's a goddamn shopping mall. There's anything like that in Antarctica. This is the last image. Antarctica has a shopping mall. It's all trash, garbage, waste. How is any of this possible? We lost communication with the probe after we received that image. We've got engineers working to restore communication, but it's likely the probe was destroyed. I can't stress this enough. All of these images come from within the Schwarzwelt. This is unbelievable. Meanwhile, the Schwarzwelt continues to grow. If it keeps this rate up, moving along. How are we controlling the message? The media is running with what we fed them. Take a look. So here's the news again. Now for more on the giant ferromagnetic blizzard occurring close to the South Pole. All nations with nearby bases have been reviewing their options in light of its tremendous force. A joint decision was researched and carried out today to temporarily withdraw from the bases. Yes, withdrawn. We can't very well say the bases are simply gone now, can we? If word got out, there'd be a panic. And if they knew it was growing, I shudder to think. So the bases are gone, they're not withdrawn. This is what the news is being told. Horrifying to think of them going in there, isn't it? They may be equipped with next-generation technology and weapons, but still. Be that as it may, our decision cannot be overturned. We have no other way but to send humans in to investigate. That's probably going to be our team, huh? Our only choice is to go into the Schwarzwelt. So you have some of the main characters down on the screen there. I think that will be probably pretty much our team to begin with, I'm assuming. We'll see. Pretty cool intro to the game. So the Schwarzwelt has started growing and taking over. 20x, like South Pole. So it looks like the recon team is here. If you're going to call them the recon team. Through a lot of snowy conditions in Antarctica. It's like 4 units. Yeah, the music's really epic for these games. They're highly armored, or heavily armored. So they can almost push snow with the front of their vehicles. The radio communications coming in. Uh-oh. Something's going to happen. I thought an explosion was going to happen there. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm not prepared for that. Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux. Look at the lightning and the storm clouds ahead. It's pretty freaky. Okay, so here we go. It's almost time to go into the Schwarzwelt, isn't it? Men and women of the investigation team, we at the Schwarzwelt Joint Project will be praying for you on behalf of all of humanity. It's in your hands now. Commander Gore, be safe and make sure you complete your mission. Of course. We'll take care of it. And I look forward to good news from you upon your arrival. Excuse me. All right, crew. Your attention, please. So we have Commander Gore down there on our screen. We will arrive at our destination, the Schwarzwelt, in 30 minutes. Our mission as a Schwarzwelt Investigation Team is about to get underway. I realize you were selected on short notice and came from all over the globe to be a part of this. But it's only going to be harder from here on out, so get used to it. Fortunately, you're all the elite of your respective nations. Services, you can handle this. If we all lend each other our support and work as a team, this mission will go smoothly. Enough pep talk. It's time for our last formal briefing before entry. First, tell us about the land we're about to enter, the Schwarzwelt. I'd like to introduce to you all Lieutenant Zelinin. Zelinin? Yeah, I guess Zelinin. Here she is. Hello, everyone. If I may have your attention, please. I'm Lieutenant Zelinin, or Zelinin. For those of you I haven't already met, the pleasure is mine. I will now explain what observed data we have in the Schwarzwelt's inner structure. The Schwarzwelt is a natural phenomenon that arose in the South Pole some months ago. But this phenomenon is one of a kind. We have nothing of its like to compare it to. You may have heard false reports that it is a giant blizzard, but in truth, it is an unknown spatial anomaly that destroys and absorbs its surroundings as it enlarges. When it first appeared, it was a cylinder only 1 meter in diameter that stretched to the sky. Since then, it has spread radically, swallowing surrounding observation bases and any investigators whole. Today, it occupies a sizable footprint with a radius of several hundred kilometers. Wow. As we speak, the Schwarzwelt continues to expand. If we cannot engineer a reversal of the process, then it will inevitably swallow the Earth. It'd be crazy. According to data retrieved from the unmanned probes dispatched prior to this investigation, there are several thousand-meter walls surrounding the Schwarzwelt's outer rim. This barrier is a plasma cloud that dismantles all approaching objects at a molecular level. Excuse me. You may be surprised to learn that the interior contains parallel universes or other dimensions. Unfolding within Anomaly is a bizarre landscape we've had a hard time getting readings on. So this plasma wall scares me. Hopefully our ships or vehicles can get through that. We have to walk on foot, I don't know. This is due to some sort of property the interior has that repels foreign bodies. Whatever this property is, it destroyed each and every unmanned probe we sent in. It's not looking good for us. And that's what we know in a nutshell. Thank you, Zelinin. It paints a bleak picture for our mission, no matter how one interprets it. But as many of you know, we have effective ways of dealing with each of those obstacles. The joint project assembled its team and equipment based on the data we've collected so far. I am certain that if we all work as one, we can carry out our duty safely and efficiently. This concludes my report. Pretty good report, but thank you for that clear and concise explanation, Lieutenant Zelinin. Now, Arthur will confirm our mission. He'll be the one managing the assignments and duty roster. It's a robot. Hello, Schwarzwelt Investigation Team. I am the Command Unit Arthur. I will support you by coordinating our systems with those of other ships to devise a strategy. As you can see, Arthur is an administrative program with a pseudo-personality. It may feel strange to take orders from him at first, but you'll quickly get used to it. He's very demanding, I'm sure. Please continue, Arthur. This team's mission is to conduct a detailed investigation of the Schwarzwelt's inner structure. The Schwarzwelt Joint Project is currently reviewing plans to destroy the anomaly. However, due to a lack of data, no sound plan for its definitive elimination has been submitted. If your investigation sheds new light on the Schwarzwelt, the joint project should have little difficulty devising and executing a plan to destroy it. Lieutenant Zelinin's briefing may have caused some pessimism. To investigate the Schwarzwelt's interior may seem an impossible feat at first. But with the amphibious assault ship we are all currently aboard, our mission becomes feasible. Okay, so The ship itself is going to help us a little bit. This is the next generation amphibious assault ship. Uses a plasma engine to penetrate the protective wall. Okay, see, I was curious about that, and now we know. It can also go airborne for brief intervals. Interesting. Wow, we're going to run and jump this thing? Thus we can fly over the plasma cloud to safely begin investigating the interior. This should be a hell of a ride. The investigation team is composed of 4 next-generation amphibious assault ships. Our ship, which is in command of the overall mission, is Ship 1, the Red Sprite. Ship 3, the Elf, houses many scientists who will be pivotal in our research. Ships 2 and 4, the Blue Jet and Gigantic, will serve as combat support should emergencies arise. Alright, so combat support and scientists on the other ships. Zillian says, I will be aboard Ship 3, the Elf. A detailed survey of the anomaly, previously impossible with the unmanned probes. This is our duty. I look forward to all of your support. Okay, well, let's jump this ship and get over that wall. As mentioned Lieutenant Zellinin's and Arthur's reports, we carry with us some very serious gear. With all the ships working in tandem, investigating that place is far from impossible. Our mission may be to challenge the unknown, but we can make of it a unique experience of saving mankind and go home proud of what we've done. Yes, sir! Commander Gore, yes, sir. Let's see here. We have a few visiting team members, handpicked by the UN for this investigation. I see some of you haven't finished your introductions. Commander Gore is looking at you. Me? Welcome. Another American, eh? Why don't you get up in front of everyone, or the group, and introduce yourself. Please choose the name you will be called by throughout this game. Okay. Choose our name. We're going to be Eddie, of course. Oh, want to do a last name? Okay, that's going to be our name. And we'll go with Ray. So what's the last name too, which is kind of cool. Most games don't really care, but this game cares. Your name is Eddie Ray. Yes, it is. Thank you, Crewman Ray. Well, that's cool. You will serve on this ship, the Red Sprite, under my command. You've been assigned to be a part of the strike team. Oh, sweet. Strike team members have military experience, just like yours. You'll be the ones going out in the field. I'll expect you and your teammates to act according to the Code of Conduct. What's the Code of Conduct? We gotta shake his hand. You can refuse to shake, but we gotta shake, right? I've heard a lot about your service record. I expect much from you. Alright. Good firm handshake. Pretty strong guy. Strike team members, your briefing isn't quite through yet. Meet me at the deck. Alright, so we have to finish our briefing with him before we actually jump the ship here. We're going to save, of course. Yeah. Awesome. Boom. We're saved. So we can talk to people in the room. We can also move. So we're going to move. Go to the deck here. So there's a sick bay and a lab as well. Go to Commander Gore's briefing. Yeah. Is everyone here? I wanted to address all the members of the strike team. This is a scientific mission to investigate the Schwarzwelt. Despite that, we must make allowances for the unpredictable. That is your role. The strike team will patrol outside the ships to keep the area secure. I know it sounds dangerous, but you've been given special equipment to help you in your task. You're already wearing it. In fact, yes, I'm talking about your Demonica suits. Sweet. Developed as next-generation weaponry, the Demonica suit lets you function in harsh conditions. Our early tests show that they're viable here in the Schwarzwelt. I'll now give the floor to crewman Jimenez to explain how the Demonica works. He's already been specially trained in its use in order to pass it along to the rest of you. Why don't you come up and show us, Crewman Jimenez? Crewman Jimenez, show us how the suit works. I'm Jimenez. I'm posted to Ship 2, the Blue Jet. Back in my outfit, I was a warrant officer, but I guess here I'm just one of the crew. We're all part of the Schwarzwelt Investigation Team, so obviously we're here to investigate. Could be the science types might not even need us around. But in case we do get called into action, we can't fumble around, not knowing how to use what we got. So pay attention to what I'm about to tell you, even if it's just to dig up your own grave. So here it is. They were right when they said that Demonika's some cutting-edge stuff. But they weren't just talking about its ability to resist harsh conditions. It's loaded with high-tech features. To start with, you've got the fundamental AI system that supports your movements. It boosts your existing strength and protects from harm according to your style in battle. So a little bit of defense. The cool part, though, is how the system itself grows to match the user's experiences in battle. That's neat. Pretty cool helmet here. Then there's your visor feed. It's extensible, so you can add features to your HUD by installing applications. How about Angry Birds? Can we install that? Enhanced vision, map markers, even battle data. You can adjust it to show all kinds of things. So that's point 2. Demonica is smart. It evolves along with your battle performance. That's pretty awesome. Now here's the part where I'd like to demonstrate how the Demonica actually works. But I'm under orders not to waste supplies. This op's expensive. If you're smart, like the Demonica is, you should have no problems out in the field. Just cross your fingers the brass doesn't value inhuman resources more than the human ones. Commander Gore's like, okay. Ooh, his boss. You're making fun of the mission? Cut the attitude, soldier. Wow. Hey man, you pay me and I'll do any mission you put me on. As long as it doesn't get me killed. Thank you, Crewman Jimenez. Your personal philosophy aside, we'll all be relying on your skills. If you put in the work, I'm sure you'll get everything you want. You might even get more than you bargained for, like the gratitude of all humankind. Whatever. Alright, now that you've been briefed, you should begin initializing your Demonicas. Pretty cool. So this is a pretty cool suit. I like how it will change with our experience and performance. And it's customizable too. Initializing system. Demo. Untabled Next Integrated Capability Armor Online. So that's what it stands for. Demonica. Demo. Untabled Next Integrated Capability Armor. Interesting. Say that 10 times fast. Welcome to the Demonica settings. Before proceeding, there will be a personality test to best match this Demonica to your needs. Please respond to the following scenarios naturally, honestly, and without deliberation. Okay, what about the test here? Your answers to the following series of questions will determine the Demonica's growth type. Scenario 1. You are the sole survivor on a battlefield. You were hidden, with no ammunition in your pistol. Detect a single enemy approaching. How will you deal with this enemy, equipped only with an empty gun? I will stay hidden until he passes. Scenario 2. While infiltrating enemy territory, you spot the man who killed your comrade and closest friend. You can kill him easily, but the gunshot will expose you and your infiltration will be compromised. Well, that's not good. Will you avenge your friend or focus on your objective? I will find a way to do both. Scenario 3. You have been in a remote area on a mission, and your relief has not arrived on schedule. You can abort the mission and go home now, but you have enough supplies to stay here longer. What do you do? Wait as long as I can. Scenario 4. You are piloting a helicopter to refuel and route an ally under attack requests help. You can help him, but it will take your remaining fuel, and it will be difficult to leave afterward. Other pilots have also received the distress signal, but you are the closest to his position. What will you do with the fuel you have left? Hurry to rescue him. Scenario 5. On a mission in occupied territory, you are asked whether to capture a religious leader who may be a spy. Catching a spy would be a great achievement, but the people may riot if this leader is captured. How will you approach the religious leader suspected of spying? I'll keep watching him for now. This is the final question, Scenario 6. You've been sent to the Schwarzwelt, where conditions are expected to be harsh. Yet you have advanced equipment, a strong ship, the latest tech, and dependable comrades. Will the Schwarzwelt investigation mission succeed? Yes. There are no more questions. I was honest, and I didn't deliberate too much. The support type best suited to your tendencies is determined to be speed support. Cool, I'll take that. If anyone is to face danger during their investigation, it will be you on the strike team. But do not let that daunt you. You have your demonicas, and what's more, you have iron wills. Yes, sir! You're all relieved until we reach the Schwarzwelt. Pretty cool. You can now check any documents you have on file. Nice. We have document Schwarzwelt Investigation Team has been added. Demonica has been added. So I guess we can kind of look over what we've already done. And new information has been added too. Alignment has been added. And mission log has been added. Very cool. Alright guys, we're going to end our preview here about 30 minutes into the game, getting the story and getting ourselves set up in our Demonica suit. Pretty cool. We are speed support in our game, so pretty excited guys. So stay tuned for more previews of this. Again, May 15th releases in North America, and I'm Eddie Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. See you guys back here next time.